we're going to be CAD designing one of these, but before that we're going to be talking about combat robots, having some battles, talking design evolution.
Okay, so what we really want to give you a taste of what Jaden's been putting together, of what I experienced when I approached him to do this work, but also to give you some ideas of what you can do. It doesn't have to be what I did, you know, at all. It's to give you that flavour of what's possible here, as well as what I did and what resources currently exist and what can be developed.
And you can get into either bit. So, go. Oh, one. Oh.
There it is.
All right, so now we've done the soccer. So everyone, I'll put you all back into your, oh, that's probably important. Put you all into your corners. We're going to take off. Should we put the gates on or take them off? Okay. So we have different gates. So this is the soccer gates and they're your combat gates. Yeah. So it's going to work. You've got 3 minutes match. 1 minute I'm going to remove one. The next minute I'm going to remove the other. Your idea is to push each other into the pit. Hold on. And then whoever wins wins. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Go. Go for it. No touching your robot once you're upside down. Yeah. 5 seconds, one of the gates is coming off. Okay, we've already got debris on the field. Okay. First gate. Now, the aim is to not drive in the pit. Oh, we got one in. You're wearing his as a lid. Oh, 2 in. Oh, we got our winner.
Here, the blue one, the black one, and this yellow one were all designed by my students. Yep. So they're different connotations on this.
Yeah.
So this is Jaden's design. It doesn't mean to say it's a perfect design, but they're taking various elements of it, and this is a 3rd, 4th iteration that they've been through to get to that. So they've immediately got to start thinking about, well, what's going to win here? Do I want something stronger, lighter, low to the ground? You know, don't want the angle like this. That thing there in the middle of there was intended to stop vehicles going over the top and be able to flip them over. So these little things here were also trying to do that as well. So even though we're only using push as a weapon straight away, they were starting to think like that.
Yeah, there's still a lot of design options.
Yeah.
And does your does that allow for weapons, or is it all purely?
Well, this one was designed for pushes because pushes are so they're a lot easier for students to get their head around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can in the future. You can add servos, so you can add grabbers, but that would just be depending on how much time your class has and how much skill they can.
Because I was thinking of running it more like a co-curricular, like a sport more than anything. So.
Well, yeah, just.
I'd love to do it amongst other schools, but you know
that would be cool.
Yeah, definitely. I'd be interested in that.
Yeah, but they're still connecting to each other, but it's a simplified version. Because currently these ones, you've got all these sticks, but in the end you only use this.
Yeah.
So it's a simplified version. It's also got your screen, which you can program. So you can, as I said before, you can have your name of your robot on there. Or you can change variables. You can make this, because some of you might have noticed that it's a bit fast sometimes, and your turning radius is sometimes too harsh. So you can change that, which is a massive improvement.
Yeah, because I guess that ticks one of those digital technologies boxes with actually the coding as opposed to just plugging in the bits and letting it go.
Well, yeah, these ones were designed for.
Yeah, it's a hybrid course that I do, which is a bit of design tech and a bit of digital tech. So I'm not interested in completely either curriculum. I'm interested in bits of both.
Yeah.
I do all sorts of things with these kids. They're very much related to all sorts of bits of technology.
Yeah.
So as long as it gets, what I want to do is achieve the physical and the digital and getting them thinking, you know, they don't have to be sit-down coders, because quite often not. But they have to be able to understand code and the part that it plays within this system.
Yeah. So, but you could run a whole term lesson just on design evolution. So we only got through 2 designs in a very compressed time. But you can see even this design, it's.
Well, if you can't prepare picture it.
count the paper, yeah.
Yeah.
If you count the paper, 3, but 2 virtual designs. That's see, that's a weak point. That it's something you learn now. So
Yeah. So I can tell you about this design here. The first one of this, she actually got it. She got it wrong here, and the wheels didn't even touch the floor. If you remember, there was no.
yeah, it was just it was trying to go, but
So
it
I
just
was
wouldn't.
releasing bits of the dimensions and not other bits.
Yeah.
You know, so it was things like that. You know, so you can start to play with them, or you can give them the whole dimensions depending on your kids and the way you want to work it. You know, or you can, you know, we can look at doing the back end and giving them the dimensions that they need here, because holding the getting the right size for the motors to go in is important as well. And you want this gap between the body and the wheels, and they're all things
That one's got the big gap.
Yeah, it's a massive relationship between creative and critical, because you have to be critical or else your motors won't fit in. But you've got to be creative and try new designs. You don't just want a smack wedge, because where's the creativity in that?
Yeah. One of the things we didn't do as well is we just decided to go on one type of wheel. You'd spend weeks on just wheel design, you know, and give them different wheel options.
Yeah.
You know, so we didn't do that.
Yeah.
Different modes, as you talked about as well, and you know, the ratios.
Yeah.
Ratios, yeah, you could do it in
You
ratios.
could almost put together like a class kit of the different motors, different wheels,
Yeah.
different
Yeah, that's
radios, and
something's in the future.
yeah.
Roughly how long do the batteries last?
10 minutes of drive time, and they take about an hour.
Oh, so
Yeah.
they're rechargeable.
Yeah, that's one good point.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
rechargeable.
Battery on it, so you can
Yeah.
see the battery in it.
Yeah, so we had
Yeah,
to.
it just plugs in. It's got to plug straight into a USB with it.
Yeah, cool.
So your normal batteries are lipoly, which is you may or may not have seen lipos. If you put them too much stress or you take too much, they will boom.
So if you've got a multi-USB jack,
I've got a video of it just filling up a giant arena, but that's why these ones had to have. So that's got safety features and it's a safer motor, safer battery. I mean, you can run lipos. Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's also safety concerns. Yeah, so if you guys want to start Tinkercad designing,
Yeah, cool.
and we'll
robot here and measure up your wheels and your motor and start to think about how wide does this need to be, and you've got to stick within the dimensions of 125 milli square, is it, in total, for the whole robot?
yeah, so it's so that you don't. So some kids will make a robot that's like 50 centimeters by 50 centimeters. So we have an actual size limit of 125 by 125 by
Yep.
125.
So they can go anything within that, but they've got to get this motor and this wheel on each side. You could give them that bit of the video, you could give them the front bit, you know, and get them to design the front, or the whole of it. Depends how much time you've got. Depends on your kids.
Yeah.
If you were bringing in other materials other than just the 3D
if you bring in titanium to steel, you might want to bring some scale in.
Yeah.
So you want to pull this down to that?
No, I want
That to up.
That's the cutout.
Okay, so you want to click the cut out. Over here it would say join, cut, new body, new component. You would want join, because then they'll be joining those two bodies. Then once you select that, it's joined. That's how you do it. And then from there you can export it as a component, extrude it, all that other stuff. So I'm just going to say thank you now for coming and participating in this session. I hope you learnt more about combat robots, and definitely check out the website. Hope to see you guys building robots.
Thank you.
See-